Peace, AGG Nation. This is AGG, your average gun guy. And as you guys can see, I'm at one of my local gas stations here. And this video that I'm about to show you guys is all about gas station shootings and how you guys need to be aware of your surroundings when you guys are out getting gas, getting stuff from your convenience store, especially if you have kids in the car that you leave in the car while you go into the gas station. So enjoy this video, guys. Make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave any comments down below. Safety first, guys. Stay safe.
Now, this is the video. It's hard to comprehend. Please look here, showing the bullets flying during a shootout at a local gas station, and then moments later, a woman out with obvious pain. The victim got caught in the crossfire in southwest Atlanta, and Channel 2's Steve Gelbach walks us through the video and where the investigation stands right now.
Video shows a black Dodge Charger parked at the Texaco station on Lee Street in Atlanta's Oakland City neighborhood Sunday night around 8:30. A young woman is in the passenger seat. The driver walks out the front door, where a second suspect, who Atlanta police say has a handgun in his waistband, approaches and confronts him. Walking away, he gets to the driver's side door, opens it, pulls out an AK-style pistol. The suspect at the back of the car immediately reacts, reaching for his gun and diving for cover. The suspect with a large gun points it at him over the roof, and one on the ground can be seen putting his hand up, apparently pleading. He retreats to the front of the car, then can be seen firing 3 shots, all hitting the windshield. The other shooter takes cover before popping up and firing back, then fires off even more shots from the side of the car. The video is from this camera pointed this direction where the car was parked here at this gas pump, but there are other angles, other cameras. Look up on this pole. It shows the suspect, we're told, running away from the scene, but the owner here wouldn't share any more video with us because this is still an active investigation. Once the shooting is over, the driver puts the gun away, starts to pull away when the girl in the passenger seat.
Gunshots rang out at a gas station in North Carolina, and authorities say miraculously no one was seriously injured. Video of the incident shows a man get out of a car with a long firearm, which he tucks into his pants. As he approaches the door to the store, gunshots strike the windows and he returns fire. Others get out of the car and one starts shooting in the same direction while a passenger runs away. Meanwhile, a customer exits the store and ducks for cover as he tries to return to his car. Henderson police say several individuals exchanged gunfire, but only one of them was struck in the foot. Police are still investigating, but they say 3 individuals have already surrendered to authorities in connection with the incident. For Inside Edition Digital, I'm Matt. Police in Philadelphia are looking for the men they say shot and killed a man in broad daylight as he was filling his car with gas. Investigators released this video of the incident. The victim is seen pulling into the gas station where police say he started to pump gas. Shortly afterward, a red sedan pulls up behind his car and waits there for a few minutes. The car seems to be leaving the gas station, but stops, and that's when 2 men get out with a handgun and an assault rifle. They start firing on the victim, chasing him around the gas station. The suspects then run back to the car and are driven off by another suspect. According to reports, the victim was a 30-year-old man and a father of a young daughter. The vehicle is a 2009 red Mazda 3 with New Jersey license plate V62PWX. Police are asking for anyone who can identify the suspects or the car to come forward with that information.
11 Alive received this security camera video, which shows a deadly shooting outside of a southeast Atlanta gas station. Atlanta police tell us a young man was killed, and officers are now looking for the 3 men who left in a red 4-door car. Joe Hinkie spoke with police today where that shooting took place.
Atlanta police tell us the shooting happened outside this gas station here on Jonesboro Road. About 10:45 this morning, 2 people were shot here in what they believe is a targeted shooting. They found one of those victims, though, about a quarter mile away in front of some townhomes. Surveillance video shows the shooting that played out in a matter of seconds as people outside the gas station dodged the bullets. The 30-plus evidence markers investigators placed across the crime scene count the number of shots fired in about 9 seconds. APD investigators tell 11 Alive 3 people jumped out of a red 4-door car this morning at the gas station on the corner of Jonesboro Road and School Drive. The shooting happened and then they sped off. Atlanta Police Lieutenant Jermaine Dearlove says investigators believe the shooting was targeted.
It seemed that they saw what they were looking for and they went for it.
Dearlove could not say at this point in the investigation what the possible motive was and could not comment on whether it was gang-related, but he says 2 people were shot. One victim who died was a young man between the ages of 18 and 25. The second victim was taken to the hospital and is between the ages of 35 and 50. Police found one victim outside the gas station. By the time police arrived, the other victim was found a short distance away outside these townhomes on Jonesboro Road. People who live in the area say shootings happen at area gas stations too often. One man blames loitering.
They tightened up on the owners about that. I ain't gonna say they're gonna stop, but they will slow it down.
Atlanta police are trying to get better information on the suspects from this shooting. They're asking anyone with information to contact Atlanta police, or if you want to remain anonymous, you can also contact Atlanta Crime Stoppers. Reporting in Atlanta, I'm Joe Henke.
News obtained from the BP gas station at 12th and Highland shows what started as an argument end in gunfire. Milwaukee police say these 2 men arguing are cousins. The man in blue, identified as Reginald Adams, heard on camera daring his cousin to get his gun. The 2 men get in a shoving match before Adams storms out past another woman, walking in, not realizing what's unfolding. Suddenly, Adams returns, pistol in hand. Just avoiding the bystander, police say she was close enough to see the gun smoke and feel the bullets whiz by her head. She escapes seconds later. As the victim tries running and ducking from the gunfire, he's hit and bleeding on the floor. Finally, Adams takes off and the victim escapes, but police say Adams gets in his cousin's car and chases after the man, shooting at him as his cousin runs towards the nearby hospital. MPD says Adams shot the victim in his chest, thigh, buttocks, and forearm. After finding the car, police say they eventually spotted Adams walking down the street and arrested him. In Milwaukee,
deputies tell me tips are starting to roll in about a possible suspect, but they still need the public's help in identifying who the shooter is. They also recovered a firearm last night near the crime scene, and they're working to confirm if it's the same gun used in Sunday night's shooting.
Very irresponsible, very erratic.
It's a fight that turned into a shooting, caught on surveillance video here outside the Circle K on Moody Boulevard. Now deputies are searching for the gunman after they say he pulled the trigger on a man who tried stopping a fight between 2 women.
The fight was a minimal disturbance between 2 females, although it was physical. There were plenty of people around to break it up. Out of nowhere, this male shows up and starts firing at the victim.
Chief Steve Brent says the motive is unclear, and it's hard to say if the shooter knows the victim. Investigators say he fired 4 shots in the victim's direction, striking him once in the back.
And we have conducted multiple interviews of people on scene.
Deputies say the crowd spilled into the gas station's parking lot from other events happening nearby.
There was a Easter celebration going on, and I believe there was a rap video shoot going on in the area at the same time.
Deputies say the man is expected to survive but will not release his name due to fear of retaliation. They're hoping that
snatching purses and stealing cars.
Yeah, Columbus police have dubbed them the Game Over Kids. Now Columbus police are using this video as a warning.
This is how they're going to treat someone in their core group. What do they care about you or me or your mother, your sister, or whoever else? They don't.
Crime Tracker 10's Lacey Chris explains why this video is sparking serious concern.
It was about 4 o'clock in the afternoon when a car full of teens pulled up to this gas station. Well, 2 of the boys got out of the car, then they started fighting. That fight was caught on video, and it's video Columbus police want you to see. Watch as a 16-year-old in red pants and a 14-year-old get out of this white vehicle and start fighting, then punching each other.
They were in a group together in a car, most likely a stolen car, and they were at the gas station, and two of them got into some kind of verbal altercation.
Then the 16-year-old pulls a gun and shoots the 14-year-old in the leg. The shooter casually sits back in the car as the others run out to help the injured teen.
Everyone else in the car grabs the victim of the shooting, picks him up, and puts him in that same car with the person who just shot him. Then they take him over to this location on Arborwood where they dump him out. No medical care provided, no aid of any kind.
Police were called to the gas station on the 5800 block of Cleveland Avenue where the shooting happened, then got another call. The injured teen had been dropped off at an apartment complex on Arborwood Drive.
I think what's important for the public to see on this is these kids do not care about each other. There's no honor amongst thieves.
This shooting happened on August 25th. About 3 weeks later, police say the same teens were involved in a SWAT barricade at the same apartments with Columbus police over stolen cars. Then again in October, police say the same group of teens were arrested again on Arborwood Court after several stolen cars and guns were recovered.
These kids are engaging in dangerous activity and they're making dangerous decisions.
Columbus Police Commander Dwayne Mabry argues this video shows how little regard these teens have for your safety and urge every...
All right, AGG Nation, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, when you're out there pumping gas and headed to your gas stations, be safe. And remember, AGG Nation, stay safe, stay training, and stay free. Peace.